Alright, hey guys, Zamorabrostcg and I'm here to bring you a new video. So this video is gonna be just a duel replay. If you guys want to see like duel replays like these, just let me know. Just letting me know by subscribing and liking and such. But yeah, so with this, it's gonna be Paleo versus Heroes, and I just kind of want to show you guys how I would play the deck just normally. This isn't like a live format; it's just some duel that I had recently. And yeah, I thought I would show you guys. So I was going first, and this is my opening hand. You know, it's Paleo. You kind of want to go first, and you know, it's obviously just a set here. All I'm gonna do is set my dupe frog and then set my 4 back row. That's fine. You know, here there isn't much that I can activate. You know, the Alanoids might come up. I don't. Of course, I don't know what he's playing. So if he ends up like using a deck that relies on continuous spells, then Alanoids would be relevant. Needlebug Nest obviously to fill up is great. But yeah, I wasn't sure what he was gonna go for. But yeah, let's just see. So he used Hero Lives, paid half his life points. He's doing his whole thing. I just decided to activate Needlebug Nest now. Thought it was an okay time to do so. So he summoned Acid, which destroys as many spells and traps your opponent controls as possible. And then all monsters they control lose 300 attack. Yeah, that sucked. Like I obviously needed something in order to be able to activate my Paleos. But now I had through the Needlebug Nest I had a Rise to Full Heights, and I already had my other one, so now I have 2 Rise to Full Heights. So I felt okay. You know, I knew that I could at least survive 2 turns if I was able to get a monster out. At least 1 turn for sure. So I wasn't feeling too horrible. So this hero's just doing heroes, searching out their fusion. Stratos, you know. I decided now to just go for the Rise to Full Heights. You know, it's kind of risky if you do decide to do that, but just because they might have like a Called by the Grave or something for my other one. But I decided, let's just go for it before he starts going crazy. I'm not 100% familiar with heroes. I haven't really built the deck. I've looked into building it. So I wasn't completely sure if they would have something for this. So I just decided with Stratos, let's just go Dupe Frog, and I'm safe for the entire turn. This card is so good, Rise to Full Heights. It makes me feel so safe. They're doing the whole thing. You know, Ferris, Increase, and then Vylon. They're doing their whole thing. They're so getting all these fusion cards. He went to his Link here. Here he got Absolute Zero, which later on it's going to kind of be a bit of a problem. Just because when it leaves the field, it destroys all monsters that I control. So, yeah, that kind of ruined my plan because right now I was thinking the best way I could get rid of all this is just by summoning a Zeus, which is totally possible at the moment, especially if I lose my Dupe Frog. You know, assuming that he doesn't banish the Dupe Frog, I'm going to be able to search out my Swap Frog and then get a Ronin Toad in the grave. So that's what I was like betting on. But yeah, let's see. So he's still doing his thing. He's doing his thing. He ended his board on this. So this is really good. Pretty good. Well, a really good board for heroes. He obviously has the Mass Change here, and he has the Bane, which basically can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. And then he can board wipe during the opponent's turn only, though, or during his turn only. Absolute Zero. If I get rid of him, he destroys all monsters I control. Sunrise. When an attack is declared involving another hero monster you control, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy it. So he's declaring an attack with the Dread Decimator. So he decided that he was going to declare an attack with this and then use Sunrise, pop that card, and then you know, attack me directly instead of going for the piercing. So I was like, okay. You know, he can't do anything. Dupe Frog, search out my Swap Frog. He has to end his turn here. So I'm okay with that. He's got Super Polymerization here, which ends up being a problem. But yeah, so this is my hand right here. I have a Swap Frog and a Trap Trick versus all this. So this may look bad, but honestly I wasn't feeling like it was too horrible, just because he didn't have any Omni Negates from what I can see. And I was kind of you know, I wasn't too scared of the back row here, especially if there are traps. They would let me activate mine. So I didn't feel too bad about this. Definitely a threat, especially as Absolute Zero hero. If I tried to go into like my Totally Awesome or my Zeus, which was my main play. So obviously Ronin Toad in here is get rid of the Dupe Frog, get him out. And now here I'm going for the Zeus play, right? I'm going for the Senatora, and I'm about to attack. So Sunrise, I'm not completely sure how how it works. You guys can tell me in the comments below. But basically it says when an attack is declared involving another hero monster you control, you can target one card in the field, destroy it. So I wasn't sure, but as I read it, it said when an attack is declared involving another hero monster. It didn't say like when a hero monster attacks. It says when an attack is declared involving another hero monster. So I'm not sure if it works when like an attack when somebody attacks a hero as well. But yeah, so I wasn't quite sure about that. That's why I just decided to go for the Sunrise here, just in case, because he only works on other when other hero monsters attack. So decided to go for that. He went for the Super Poly here. He got rid of my Senatora, and he got the Shining here. And that's not great. Now I got really nothing, just a trap trick here. Obviously I'm gonna summon out my Ronin Totem. A lot of my mills were dupe frogs, so like pretty much all my dupe frogs were there. And yeah, I have a trap trick and my Ronin Totem, and I'm just gonna try to survive for a turn here. So here he's going for Bane. He's just gonna get rid of this. Obviously he can get rid of it if he wants, but I'm just gonna use Rise to full heights. Now this is the only monster he can attack anyways, so it doesn't matter if he gets rid of it. Totally fine with me. That's why this card is so good. So there you saw he went to his battle phase. He tried to attack, didn't accomplish anything. He's doing his thing here with Vylon. He has a setup here with the mass change, so that's not great. Yeah, so using my trap trick here to trigger out. Basically, I'm just trying to do the same play that I was trying to do last turn, just get a Zeus out. So I activated my trap trick just so I could go for the Alanoids here. And since trap trick only lets you activate one trap card for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, I decided that now would be the good time during the end phase. And I decided to go for a Reckless Greed, just because I need to see more cards. I really do. So yeah. So I drew a Dinomischus, and now I'm activating my Reckless Greed. And now he's activating his Mass Change to go into Dark Law. So that is not great. Dark Law is now going to make any card I send to the grave. It's going to banish it, and if I try to search anything out, it's just going to banish a random card in my hand. So I was like, that really sucks, but I still got to do something. So here, Dark Law triggered. He banished my Canadia. Yeah. Now I'm activating my Ronin Totem. Just go for it again. I'm just going to try to go for the play that I was going. Actually, so here, obviously, I can't attack with like totally, and I lost my Senatora, or Centaura. How do you pronounce that? I think it's Centaura. Yeah, Centauria. Yeah, something like that. So so what's it called? I can't just crash into a monster safely with totally, because obviously he'll die. So I decided here that I was gonna exceed into my Opabinia, and then use Opabinia to search out the Canadia, because I needed to have some way to flip this face down, so that I flip any monster face down so I could attack it. Decided to just go for the Dark Law so I can actually kill it. Honestly, I should have I guess no, yeah, so that's fine. I activated a Canadia, flip. I mean, actually, I should have just gone for the Absolute Zero here. Just flip it face down, because either way, Totally Awesome could have destroyed it, and he has to be face up on the field in order for him to destroy the cards. I get over the Absolute Zero anyways, but that would have been a. Oh no, actually, I needed to flip this face down because I wanted because he kept on banishing any card that I was sent to the grave, and I really needed to fill it up. Yeah, since I only had one. No, yeah, that's why I did it. I only have one Paleo in my grave, so I have to flip the Dark Law face down in order for me to summon another Paleo, because I need Canadia to go to the grave in order for me to have two Paleos. So here I'm chaining Canadia, summoning Canadia, flipping it face down. Now I'm activating Dinomischus to banish the Absolute Zero. So I'm going to banish it, discard the Marilla. Now I can activate Canadia, of course. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm activating Canadia. Now I get to have two monsters out. And yeah, so I banished the Absolute. I'm going to banish the Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero is going to attempt to destroy all monsters I control. But I can't because they're unaffected. So that's why I went for that. To flip the Dark Law there. So yeah, that definitely was the play. At least I think so. Now I'm going into Totally. Totally is a great out, really great here. just because, you know, well, it's totally. And now I'm gonna attack main phase 2. Here I'm just gonna exceed, you know, exceed into Downer Magician, then go into Zeus, and then use Zeus. Just get rid of everything on the field. And then Totally Awesome here was gonna get me another Swap Frog. Or get my swap frog from the grave, so I would have been able to play again next turn, as I can just go Ronin Totem and then go into another Totally Awesome. But yeah, I think this was a great duel that kind of shows off the power of Paleo Frog. Let me know what you guys think. Did you think I was doing like any misplays or like plays you would have done differently there? I'm pretty proud of the way I played. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more, just let me know in the comments down below. Let me know by subscribing and let me know by liking the video. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.